Good morning. Happy Monday. Glad you're here. Red Mike messages are leadership and life lessons picked up from 25 years as a public servant, 16 years as a youth football coach and scouting volunteer, and 10 years as a mediocre athlete with far more heart than actual physical ability. Today's Red Mike message: the plank, the speck, and the mirror we avoid. Going to get biblical on you this morning. Matthew 7:3-5. It's kind of like a hammer wrapped in velvet. Why do you stare at the speck in your brother's eye while ignoring the plank in your own? Think about that. Why do you stare at the speck in your brother's eye while ignoring the plank in your own? Now, there there's the line hypocrite that's thrown in this chapter as well. And in some translations, instead of plank, it will say log in your own. So whatever you know this verse, it doesn't matter. Jesus here doesn't mince words. This whole chapter, honestly, is a master class on character: how to treat people, how to judge wisely, how to build a life that can actually stand on its own when the storm hits. Plank and the speck aren't about hypocrisy, they're about vision. Because if you can't see yourself clearly, you'll misread everyone else. Now, earlier in that chapter, Jesus says that the same standard we use on others is the one that we should apply to us. It's not a prohibition on judgment, well, it's an elevation of it. Judge carefully, judge humbly, judge the way you'd want someone to judge you or your kid. Then comes ask, seek, and knock. The reminder that leaders aren't built to, you're not built to white knuckle your way through the world. You can ask, you can seek, you can knock, you can admit that you need help. Strong leaders, honestly, aren't the ones who carry everything alone. They're the ones who know where to take the load and where to get help to move that load. Now, next in the chapter, Jesus talks about the golden rule. I mean, it's the filter for every decision. If you wouldn't want it done to you, don't do it to them. If you would want it done to you, don't hesitate. Do it for them. Now, unless you're a masochist or something, that'd be uncool. But now he also warns about false prophets, wolves dressed like public servants, experts, influencers, or leaders. How do you spot them? Well, not by speeches, not by slogans, not by the image. You know them by the fruit of their efforts. People who leave a trail of fear, chaos, broken trust, all of that, they're telling you everything you need to know. And then the chapter ends with the house on rock versus the house on sand discussion. Storms are going to hit everywhere. Storms hit both of these houses. Only one, the one that's built on rock, is going to stay standing. Character is the concrete, pretty much everything. So is faith. So if you've never dealt with the plank in your own eye, you're going to judge people unfairly. You're going to correct people harshly. You're going to trust the wrong people. You'll build your life on the wrong foundation. Self-awareness, honestly, is not optional. You got to have it to survive. It's also what makes you useful to other people. You can't offer clarity if you have a clouded vision. You can't guide with a blind spot the size of a fence post. You can't lead with credibility if you refuse to be corrected. So what do? Take the mirror seriously. Yes, sometimes it's a flipped image, but take the mirror seriously. Do your own inventory. Deal with your own plank, your own log before you ever comment on the speck in someone else's eye. Once you do that, you're going to see with compassion, not condemnation. You're going to guide with wisdom, not ego. And you're going to speak with a credibility that, frankly, no title, no badge, no rank, and no resume line can buy. Remove your own plank. Find your own clarity. Lead with humility and help others from a place that's clean, honest, grounded, and a clear vision. That's today's Red Mike message. I hope you found it interesting. I hope you find it helpful. Not preaching at you, but there's a lot of wisdom in that Bible. So maybe pick it up too. I love you guys. Thanks for being here. Happy Monday again from, Huntsville, Texas. I love you guys. I'll see you again tomorrow. Until the next time, however, don't forget, life is short. Drink the bourbon. I'll see you.